Hey, we're back! So we're doing a sit down at home with some coffee and cookies.
Yeah, so we just got a couple things we want to chat about. We were talking about what we're going to do with this video, and we thought we haven't had a sit down in a while. So come have some coffee and sit down with us.
Let's go! So we're just sitting at home. We went to Disneyland yesterday, and to be honest with you guys, it was nice because we went and we didn't film, and we talked about it because every time we go to Disneyland we film, and you know we're not vloggers that get paid to go to Disneyland. We have to pay to go to Disneyland. And it was not becoming fun.
Yeah, and you know, when Di and I sat down and talked about starting this channel and doing all this, one of the things that we talked about was, we'll do it as long as it's fun. We both work a regular 9 to 5, and I didn't want to feel like I have to leave one job to go to another job. And it's been fun, but with the stupid reservation system, which we'll get into a little later, and then us only being able to go to the park on pre-selected days, and then lately it seems like anytime we've been there, we've been filming, so we don't really get to experience the park as a guest. It's like we're going to do, like, we went for a purpose to film X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
So when we went yesterday, Di said, I don't want to upset you, but I don't think I want to film. And I said, that's fine, because I don't want to either. Like, I just want to go and be in the moment, be with my wife, and be at Disneyland. So we did.
Yeah, we've gone to Disney with friends and family and filmed, and it's like, it's uncomfortable.
And it, like,
and we don't want to do that no more.
And so, like, and it's hard when you're with people, because sometimes it feels like you're holding everybody up because you want to, you know, you have to stand and say something, or however it's mapped out. So it was nice to just be there camera free.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. We didn't stay very long. We went at night. And it was a good time. It wasn't too crowded. It was like crowded, but not crowded. I don't know if you all have been to Disneyland during a time like that.
It was weird.
It seemed like everybody was packed on Main Street for the parade. And then we went to Frontierland, and there was nobody there. There was nobody in the restaurant lines. There was nobody in the stores. Yeah. It was nice. It was nice. We got on 3 rides in less than an hour over there. Big Thunder, Pirates, and Mansion, and we went on Pooh. I want to talk a minute again about the reservation system. The reservation system, I really hope somebody in Disney watches us, because I'm going to be honest with you, it's...
Hey, Pumbaa, not in front of the kids.
Oh, sorry.
And the reason I say that is because you have to pre-plan. If you can get a reservation, you have to pre-plan. And sometimes, like Casey was saying, people get sick, family things come up, you know, things happen, and then they only allow you... And last minute things happen too. You all know that.
Yeah.
And you only get till 11:59 the night before to cancel. But if you wake up and you're not feeling good, or you wake up and your kids or whatever, and something happens and you can't go, now you get punished because something happened in your life. And it's if you think about it, it's almost how Disney as an employee sets up their point system.
It's true. It is true. And I actually wanted to speak on that. So we actually have 2 strikes against us.
And you're allowed 3.
You're allowed 3 in a 90-day period. Right. So we have 2 against us. They happened fairly early. We had plans to go, but something happened and we weren't able to make it.
Yeah.
My thing is, so like even yesterday, right? We have been fighting sickness in our house, and as everybody in here knows, both of us, everybody in our family is fully vaccinated. And it's just been this like sinus pressury head cold kind of thing.
Yeah.
I woke up with it pre-Thanksgiving. Lonzo isn't feeling so great now. Di wasn't feeling good yesterday. And it came to the point where I was like, I'm sorry you don't feel good. Like, I feel really bad that you're not feeling good. We have to at least walk in the gate. You don't have an option to not feel good. Yeah. We have to at least take the walk. Yeah. Walk in the gate, and then we can go home. And if that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do. But that's ridiculous. They don't want people to come to the park sick.
Right.
But they don't want to give anybody any leeway on canceling. People wake up sick.
I just think the reservation system needs to go away.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact, and I think I've said this before, if it continues next year, I know my family will not get annual passes. We've already all
talked about
that because it just, you don't feel like an annual pass holder.
No, there's no
you're a magic key holder. That's why they call it that.
That's what we liked about our annual passes. We could work all day, we could do our job, and we could say, hey, we're going to go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
And we would get off work and we'd go to Disneyland. It's just a load of crap.
It's all messed up. It's not good. They've raised prices on everything.
Yes.
Parking's $30 now if you haven't been in a while. You know, we're paying a little more on the annual pass, which is not an annual pass. It's just not a good system.
Yeah.
I know we're not the only ones that don't like it. I just don't. You know, a lot of people don't like it. The petition to get rid of Bob Chapek, who apparently this was his idea, was started by ex-Disney Imagineers. I posted it a couple of times and asked our subscribers to sign it and stuff. But that was started by ex-Imagineers, which they apparently see stuff that they don't care for either.
And I really feel like if you're going to have this ridiculous system, Disney should be on point with everything else.
We had a pretty blistery storm.
Yeah.
Winds were up to 65 miles an hour. In fact, it canceled fireworks for several days.
Yeah.
And so we walked over that path, and the debris was horrible. And I made mention, Alonzo was with us. I made mention that, you know, they need to have somebody come blow this, and they were like, yeah, they probably will in the next day or two. Well, we went over there yesterday, and this storm's been over for a while, and it's still filthy. Yeah.
We've gone into multiple bathrooms that have just been horrid.
Remember the Fantasyland bathroom that I went to and I came out? The trash was overflowing in the bathroom, and all the toilets were disgusting, and you had to, it was like a gas station bathroom, and I've never seen that in my life.
Yeah.
And I went out, when I left, I found a custodial girl, and she was like, oh my gosh, and she just ran. I said, could you get a lead to get somebody to clean that?
Yeah.
And she was like, oh my gosh, and she just ran. It was horrible. That bathroom had not been looked at, I'm gonna say, in hours.
Yeah, it was rough. So they're not doing so hot on the cleanliness side. Mm-hmm. And I'll be honest with you, food's kind of been a hit or a miss for us lately there. Like, we have our regular, so we, Plaza Inn, the chicken.
Yeah, everybody does.
Corn dog, all that stuff. So we have our regular stuff that's good and,
But you try their holiday things, and...
We tried last night for dinner. Di and I got the holiday sandwich and...
At Jolly
Holiday. And the turkey soup, and then the brownie. Christmassy brownie thing.
I mean, I'm one that if I see the picture, my food better look like that picture. And what was weird is because they show you this nice fluffy turkey sandwich with all the Thanksgiving stuff on it, but then when we got it, it was grilled, and it was very greasy grilled.
Yeah.
I thought the taste of it was okay. I just didn't want it grilled. I wanted that fluffy bite sandwich. And then they give you a little thing of gravy. And we found out why they give you a little thing of gravy.
It was god-awful dry.
So dry.
I took a bite without the gravy. So I wanted to see what it tasted like by itself.
Yeah.
So dry.
It was super dry.
Yeah. And then the gravy was okay. But there wasn't a lot of seasoning in it. So I feel like it could have used salt and pepper. But I can't fault anybody on salt and pepper because that's a personal preference.
Yeah. I thought it was tasty. I just did not expect it to be grilled.
Yeah. The turkey noodle soup was so good. However, I hate finding whole bay leaves and sticks in my food.
She pulled a stick out of my mouth. I'm going to disagree, and which is weird because normally that one right there doesn't like anything.
It's not true.
I did not care for the turkey noodle soup, and I love chicken noodle soup and turkey noodle soup. I love a noodle soup. I didn't like the broth.
No.
It was too, I think it was too salty, too seasony, and it kind of took away the turkey. But again, this is all our opinion. You all want to try it, try it.
I highly recommend everybody to try it. And if you try it and you're like, this is delicious, please be like, what the F are you B-words talking about?
Yeah.
Like, this was amazing.
Or if you try it and you're like, the theme park gals were right. Not worth it.
Then you know.
So we ate the ears. Or you can hold this one. This is the one I really wanted to try. These you get at the Grand Hotel. That was the poinsettia one, and then this was the Mickey Santa one. They're sugar cookies. They're both the same. They taste exactly the same, except this one has chocolate on it, which I like the chocolate.
I think this one was more palatable. They're both drier than can be.
Yeah,
drier than the Sahara.
Yeah, you can see they're a dry sugar cookie. But, and I tried to dunk it in, because I'm a dunker. I tried dunking it in my coffee, and it didn't absorb.
Yeah, the chocolate just melted.
Yeah,
I am not a dunker, but it was so dry that I thought I'd change it up today.
Lindsay Lohan just got engaged.
Congratulations, Lindsay Lohan. I hope we tried to kidnap her once.
We did. Well, I'll tell you about that
That's
another
a
day.
different story for a different day.
For a good cause, though.
It was. We were trying to help her.
Yeah. So...
The holiday brownie. We're still on
yes, Jolly Holiday has a holiday brownie. I posted listen, I have a sweets addiction.
She does.
I am a sweetaholic, especially chocolate. That's why I ordered this food.
Bad.
It wasn't bad. It was I'm finding their sweets are like they're putting too much sugar in them.
Yeah.
And, Casey and I, we used to have a bakery. We had a catering bakery called Love Handles. So we understand what it's like to bake. You don't have to make things so sweet to where you're like, I can't take this anymore.
Yeah.
And again, I love sweets. I love chocolate. This was a brownie. It was too sweet for me.
I will say the brownie was, your favorite word here, moist. So it wasn't dense, it wasn't dry, so they had it on point there. They put dark chocolate chips in it, which I didn't care for the bitterness when you bit into it. But I feel like if you're gonna put a cream on top of your brownie, do it. More power to you. Yeah. But it should add something to the brownie. All this did was added a different texture in my mouth. You didn't taste it until the end, and then at the very end it was like cavity inducing. And the little cone on top of it, the tree, it's a little tiny ice cream cone. It was soggy.
Yeah, it was stale. And it's just for decor because I tried to eat it and because I love a good waffle cone. And
it's cute because it's like the waffle cone the size of my pinky.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It was stale.
The brownie looks amazing. Mm-hmm. And you eat with your eyes first.
Yeah.
It was just too sweet for me. Yeah. Santas. Now, everybody runs to the first Santa they see to take a picture with their kid or their family. We found there's several locations if you want to get a picture with Santa. Over at the Grand Hotel, we saw
the gingerbread house, and behind...
If you're exiting the Grand Hotel, heading towards security, there's a chair there, and it says Santa is there daily.
It's like it's at night. It's like from 2 to 5 or something. Yeah. They have a Santa there.
So there's a Santa there. Where else did we see a Santa?
There's the Santa in Critter Country back by the Winnie the Pooh ride.
Yeah.
They have a Santa there.
He leaves at, what time was that? 6?
No, we were back there. Yeah, like 7, close to 7 maybe.
He leaves and then that's it for him over there.
Yeah.
I know we saw another Santa at the hotels area.
There's so we don't know if there's a Santa there. However, at the Paradise Pier Hotel, they have this big blue tree in the middle. Mm-hmm. And there's like a Santa chair.
Yeah.
But we don't know. That could be
Santa.
for you to sit in.
Yeah.
Maybe for Santa to sit in. We don't know.
Who knows?
We don't know.
But there's different locations of Santas, so you don't just everybody rush to one spot.
And I will say this: we've seen the Santa that's in
Critter Country.
Critter Country. He kind of looks like Krampus.
Yeah.
So I would say he's a very thin face, pronounced cheekbones. Does not seem jolly.
Not the Santa that's in the parade.
He's so great, and he does sign language, which means he's a true Santa.
And that beard's real. Yeah. I always judge my Santas by the beard.
Yeah.
Has to be real.
She literally will pull the beard. She asked permission first.
Yes. But. And the reason is because...
Miracle on 34th Street.
Exactly. If you remember
the original
movie, she pulls on his beard. And he... Okay, no cues. No more cues. I don't know if that's permanent or if it's every other day or what have you. But Rise of the Resistance went to no cues.
Yeah.
And the very first day, it was from the opening of the gate, it was a 4-hour line.
We asked Lonzo. Lonzo worked that day. Mm-hmm. Hang on one second. I have to adjust. I'm just not comfortable. So Lonzo worked that day. And they said that the line went over in front of the cantina. Mm-hmm. And when we were there yesterday, we walked through Star Wars Land. We wanted to go to Fantasyland. So we walked through Star Wars Land and the tape is still on the ground.
Yeah, we saw the black tape.
Yeah.
To where that line was a good 4 or 5 hours long. But the time we went by, it was at night and we heard the gentleman say it was 75 minutes. So, I mean, if you've never been... Definitely.
Oh yeah, waitable.
It's 100% worth, 2-3 hours, whatever. But I think our limit's like an hour.
I'm not going to wait an hour for any ride. More than an hour.
Yeah. I mean, when Stupid Lane shows up, you're going to be waiting an hour.
It's stupid.
Yeah. But that's what I told Casey last night. 25 minutes for the posted lines.
Yeah.
If that happens, there's nights that happens. Their little fast lane Genie Plus is not going to work.
Yeah, even so yesterday we were eating dinner at Jolly Holiday and we looked at times and I'm like, literally Thunder, Mansion, Pirates were all 20-minute lines. We got through Thunder in, I would say, 15 minutes, and that's including ride time. Mm-hmm. Pirates, they effed up the queue, and they're not efficient. But that is a different story for a different day.
It is. I know our videos sounding like we're just complaining about everything, but I mean, as a been going to Disneyland for years, person, if you haven't been and you see the things that we see, like why do people their disposable mask? Why do they just take them off and throw them on the ground?
Or in the ride. When we were on Mansion, there were like 5 or 6 masks just on the track. Just in the ride.
Yeah, I don't understand why you do that. And another thing I found out, the reason this could be a Theme Park Gals special edition tidbit. Now you have to come up with something special for that. Rise of the Resistance. The reason it goes down. So I thought it was because, it's friction. It's a magnet against magnet. It overheats. They got to cool it off. Whatever your theory is wrong. Straight from the horse's mouth. Found out it shuts down from if somebody's little tiny earring falls on the track. that whole thing has to shut down. They have to clear it, find the earring, because, you ready for this? The ride is on Wi-Fi.
I knew that.
Why did they set it to Wi-Fi?
I just figured the Wi-Fi is crap in that park to begin with.
Yeah, exactly.
So they were just constantly rebooting their routers.
And people's mask, we see them everywhere. They'll drop a mask, the ride shuts down, and they got to find that mask or little earring or, people drop stuff on the rides all the time.
We've dropped water bottles on the ride.
Well, we left it. I left it on.
You
rides.
dropped it on Little Mermaid on the track.
Oh yeah, and I was reaching.
We were stuck, and it was the whole thing.
Yeah, it was funny.
But that's ridiculous. It's just
they're on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I knew that, and the Wi-Fi
and their Wi-Fi is the worst. So I don't know who thought that was a great idea.
Yeah.
But that's why the ride shuts down.
I have a favor to ask anybody and everybody that watches this specific video.
Okay.
And this is my favor.
Mm-hmm.
When you're at Disneyland, I understand that we were in an age and a time where this is our life and everybody's head is in their phone, which is fine. I do the same thing. Yeah. I want to take a picture. Diane will do the same thing, post it on Instagram, whatever. Pull off to the frickin' side, tag the crap out of your photo, and upload it.
Yeah.
I was getting so frustrated last night of being run into by people that are walking this way and facing this way.
Yeah.
Or that were facing down. So that's just it's super frustrating.
Yeah.
I get that you want to share your experiences. We do the same thing. But you can pay attention to your surroundings.
Yeah, look around at the beauty of the park. Just don't look down. Just don't go in the bathrooms. There's no beauty in there. And don't go over that bridge because it's got a lot of debris and mask.
Yeah.
Where people just throw their mask. Show our gift that we bought each other. We bought ourselves a Christmas present.
We did. So we were in World of Disney yesterday. Mm-hmm. And we found this Yahtzee game that is Theme Parks Edition.
Yeah, look at that.
And what I don't love about it is that once you open it, the box doesn't close properly.
Yeah, it says Disney Theme Parks, but
it's really Walt Disney World.
Walt Disney World.
Walt Disney World Edition.
And so 4 people play, and each person gets their own cup. And you can see this one's got scenes from Disney World's rides, and you get your own. Everybody gets their own set of dice.
Yep, each cup is themed to a park in Disney World. So like this one. Whatever park Batu, Toy Story Land, and Hollywood Studios are on, that's Epcot.
Yeah. And then this one?
This one is the one for Hollywood Studios and Batu and all that fun stuff.
And then this one is Animal Kingdom, I
love the Yeti on it. Show that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
From Expedition Everest.
I mean, we don't typically like to purchase Walt Disney World stuff.
Because we've never been there.
Never been, and that's not our park. Our park is Disneyland, the original.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was Disney Parks. But it's still fun. We played it. It's fun. I like that each person gets their own little irritating cup and dice. So it's a lot of fun. My hair's rough today.
I'm glad you brought it up because I was going to bring it up if you didn't.
I had it braided, and then I braid it on the weekends, and then I take it out, but then I took it out and I haven't washed my hair yet.
She hasn't showered. She's stinky.
Yeah, I'm still in my pajamas, so
we both are.
This is like this is us.
This is as real as it gets, people.
Yeah. Yeah. And I guess with that,
our movie quote.
All right. Here it is. Hope you guys all make it to the end of the video. We are at 288, which is wonderful for us.
So happy about it.
That's part of my Christmas wish list. From Dumbo, our movie quote, Timothy says,
the very things that hold you down are going to bring you up, up, up.
Yes. Amen.
Have a good day, everybody.
Bye. I wish that we can get to 300 before the end of the year.
That would be so fun.
12 more subscribers. So if you could help the theme park gals out, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, hey, check out the theme park gals. They're kind of fun and crazy.
And as everybody knows...
And they eat a lot.
We do. It's true.
And they complain a lot.
I don't think we complain a lot, but I don't think...
We have issues.
We do.
Yeah. And the one never likes the food.
That's not true. I don't know why you're putting that persona
Sometimes they
on
bicker right in front of the camera.
We do, but we've been together for 15 years. I mean, and we're two ladies. Like
12
in
more.
case anybody had questions.
12 more. I did 12.
I was talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In case anybody had any questions, we are both ladies. I just want to get
Somebody
that
did have that question.
Exactly. So now you know. That's why we bicker sometimes.
Somebody did have that question, not alive. 12 more subscribers, please, before the end of the year. And that could be a birthday present to me, too, because my birthday's at the end of the year.
It's true. And when we get to another 100 subscribers, we do our giveaway.
Somebody could get a giveaway.
And if it's a referral, you get a present, too.
Yeah, exactly.